Hello there. I almost tripped over my equipment. So we're going to do a little workout with some hand weights this morning. It's going to be a Pilates based workout with some hand weights. All right. Yeah. So you don't have to have done Pilates before to do this. So there'll be a few variations. All right. I've just got some light hand weights. You can just have a couple of small bottles, something you can hold from in your hand, whatever weight that you want. Okay, these are only 1 kilogram, but you can obviously do a little bit heavier if you want. It just adds a bit of focus, makes you think about good form in your exercise, which means that core engagement, which is fundamental to everything that we do. We bend, twist, all that functional movement. All right, so let's just start with just focusing on that a little bit. Do a little warm up without the weights, then we'll just add some weights. Okay, so we're going to have pelvic floor, deep abdominals engaged. All right, and then we're going to take the hands to the lower ribs and then just take some breath. So just so we focus on our breathing through this practice, we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So as you do that, start rocking back and forth and feel that rib cage expanding on the in breath, then on the out breath your abdominal is drawing in. Okay, so we can release the hands now and just swing the arms up and come back down. So you can rise up onto your toes and come back down. Keep your neck nice and long, lots of space between the ears and the shoulders. In breath through the top, and exhale to come back down. So we're going to start bending the knees as we come back to a bit of a squat there. So send the hips back, lift the chest, in breath up, and exhale down. Nice and relaxed through the shoulders and the neck and your gaze, but keep strong in your center. And keep that alignment of knees, above feet, hips going back. We'll do one more of those and see if you can hold it at the top. And just reach up, and stretch it up. So reach it up. Finding a bit of balance challenge there. Come back down. Bring your hands round and sweep around. So in breath at the top, to the other side, and then sweep around. So this is just getting that articulation into your spine. In breath at the top, soften the knees where you need, and exhale round. In breath at the top, and exhale round. Just check in with your body as you go. You do it as dynamically as feels good for you. Stay with your breath, and stay with that pelvic floor and deep abdominal engagement. Okay, bring the hands down, bring the shoulders up, back and round. So we're just doing a little bit of working to the shoulder girdle there, nice and long through your neck. Breathing, don't forget to breathe. Keep the rest of the body still, take the hands on the shoulders and circle around. And breathe. And then reach the arms out. Turn the palms up. Rotate the shoulders out, okay, external rotation, so you're getting the thumbs back, and then squeeze those shoulder blades towards, but try not to set the hips forwards or arch the spine, and exhale forward. Inhale, keep everything strong. Squeeze, focus on isolating through those pectorals and through your shoulders, so chest and arm muscles. In breath away, and exhale forward. Good. And release. And just shake it out a little bit. And just take the feet a little bit wider. Okay. From here, we're going to go out a little bit wide toes, and then we're going to go side to side. So whilst we're doing that, you can continue that movement if it feels okay. Then you're going to take your opposite hand down and reach up and away. So you still bend the knees and reach to the side. And you're going to feel that work a bit more into the inner thighs, into the hamstrings. Same time, getting that rotation going and reaching away. And one more. And then just tuck down, giving a bit of a stretch into the back of your body. Take your hand down, right hand down to the floor, and take your left hand up to the ceiling. Push the floor away and breathe. And then come back down. And reach up. And then tuck the chin. Scoop the belly. And roll back up to turn. This, for you, will be your right foot. Okay, rest the arm down and then just sweep the arm around, keep the body steady. So again, we're just warming up those shoulders because we are going to be using the weights. So you've got to make sure that's all strong, steady and mobilized. And also it's a good chance to check in with everything. And as you sweep around, bring it down. Now bring your back heel up. So you can stay like this, keep the back leg strong, stretch it away, and take the other hand, or be your right hand up and reach up, or bring the knee down and reach up. Take some breath there, and then come back round. So we're going to turn, probably will be your left foot, I'm going to reach up, and then we sweep that on. So your back leg, strong, edge of your back foot pressing into the floor. Breathe, and change direction. So sweep. Use your breath, keep your body still. And next time, bring the hand down. Bring the back heel up. See how that feels? Keep everything switched on, twist and reach with your left hand, or bring your knee to the floor and do the same thing. Stay with your breath. And then come back to the center, scoop your belly and roll. Okay, bring your knees up. So a little bit work into the hips. If you can go higher than that, try and reach out to your feet. And breathe. All right, so we're going to pick up these weights. Remember to bend your knees. Okay, only 1K, mind. So, you know, or whatever you've got, be careful, obviously. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to just try a little bit of balance. Okay, so you're just going to rise up. Okay, and so we'll just hold that leg up for a moment and then try the other side. Just get used to that. So we come up and then come back down. Standing leg strong. So this time, as you come up, see if you can hold it there. So standing leg pressing into the floor. Turn your palms up and take your weight up and back down. So keep the body as still as you can. Just adds a little bit of focus. Try not to hunch up through your shoulders. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you come down. Breathe in as you lift. And down. And we'll try one more if you can. And come down. And just take the shoulders back and round. Breathing all the way. Okay, so pelvic floor deep abs. Take your other leg up. This time, let's change the action with the arms. Okay, so I'll have the palms out, and then let's just do a little bicep curl. So all we're doing is flexing through the elbow. All right. Keeping that knee up, same height as the hips if you can. Keeping the standing leg strong, and just challenging it all with a little bit of a bicep curl. In breath away, and exhale to curl. Everything stays steady, just flex through the elbow. And then come back down. Good. So just standing tall. Take some breath, and then reach one of your weights up. And then from here, we're just going to stretch over and come up. We'll do that again. Exhale down. And inhale up. So you get a bit of a lateral stretch there. In breath up, reach and exhale over. And inhale up. And exhale over. And swap and reach. And exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. So one leg is tracking down your leg, and the other arm is reaching away. Did I say one leg is tracking down your leg? I think it was one arm tracking down your leg, and then reach over. And then come back. Great stuff. Okay, so again, we're going to try a little balance, and we'll use the weights as well. You can do this workout without the weights for sure. Okay, so we're going to try a single leg deadlift. So your right leg is firm into the floor, and then you're just going to hinge from the hips. Lifting that back leg away and feeling your body reaching down as your back leg lifts. We'll try to just do a little rolling action there, tucking the weight up towards your shoulders whilst the back leg is lifted. If that feels too much, You can always have the back leg just lightly on the floor, and you're doing this rowing action. And release, and come back. So all of this done with core engagement and with your breath. So we hinge from the hips, and we lift the back leg. Okay, track down with the weights, or your bottles, or whatever you've got. Find your balance, and then into that rowing action again. We'll just do another one with that same action. Breathe in. Stay with your breath. Stay with your core. And then come back. Okay, great stuff. Okay, so just take some breath there. And shoulders back and round once again. Okay, so from here, you're just going to take the weights to your shoulders. Okay, take your feet so that they're as wide as the mat. And just squat down. And then press up. In breath, down. And exhale, press. Into your squat. And press. So you can bring the weights down to the shoulders. And then bring them up to touch at the top. Again, keep the neck long. Shoulder blades down your back. Pull your belly in. In, breath down. And exhale, press. In, breath down. And exhale, press. In, breath down. And exhale, thrust up. We'll do one more. And press. All the time, just having to keep hold of these weights. Okay, so we'll do another little balance. Okay, so this time, we're going to bring one knee up, and then we're going to try and stretch away. And then from here, leaning over, keeping the back leg lifted, and then just take it into a lateral raise. Separating those weights on the out breath, and in breath back. Back leg is lifted. That feels too much. Place your foot on the floor lightly. Focus on that core engagement. Squeezing shoulder blades towards. Relaxing your gaze. Pulling your abdominals deep. And release. Okay. We're going to try that on the other leg. So lift the knee up. Stand tall on your support leg. And reach away. This time, bringing the hands together, can you raise the arms up and draw them back? Raise them up with the palms down and coming back. So lots of challenge here, stabilizing. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale away and inhale back. If it gets too much, lower your back leg down and just rest lightly and lift up into that shoulder raise. Stay with your breath. Keep your core switched on. And one more. And come back down. And again, try to hold on to your weights. And just take some breath. Okay, good stuff. So we're going to just place the weights down. We're going to come to the floor. Okay, so to get to the floor, let's just do that properly. Stand at the back of your mat. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Take your chin through to your chest. Scoop your belly in and roll down over an imaginary barrel. Okay. Now walk your hands out. And then come down to your knees. Stretch your hands forwards and sink down into a child's posture. And just take some breath. And then come up to your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Okay, draw your abdominals in. And we're going to take hold of one weight. Okay, so in your right hand initially. Okay, from here we're going to extend away, reaching away on the in breath. And on the out breath, we're going to tuck elbow, knee, nose together. In breath and exhale, tuck. So as you extend away, think about really reaching as far as you can, if that feels good for you. Lift the chest, arch the spine a wee bit, and then tuck on the out, bringing that dumbbell or weight through to your knee and scooping your abdominals in. So it's just giving us that extra little bit of focus, even if it's only a very light weight. definitely going to help to make your movements possibly a little bit more precise. And one more of those. And then swap those hands. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, belly is strong. Reach away on the in, and exhale to tuck. In, breath away, and exhale to tuck. In, breath away, lift, 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 and extend. Exhale to tuck. So you're trying to maintain that real steadiness in the body, okay? Obviously, if you're finding this tough, you're wobbling around, you could have knees down and just do the arm action. Lift, tuck, lift, tuck. Otherwise, we're going for that full opposition, reaching. So make sure you're relaxing your neck, relaxing your gaze. We'll do one more. Release the weight and stretch it back. Taking it through into your child's posture and take some breath. So from here, we're going to come round onto sitting down. All right, and we're going to take hold of those weights. We're just going to reach out with the weights. So from here, you try to keep your feet still, your knees still. You're taking a nice deep in breath, and on the chin to your chest, and just roll back. And then come up. So keep that good form, long in the neck. Tuck the chin, scoop the belly, and inhale forwards. And exhale, roll back, rounding your back. And come up. We'll do one more of those, and then we're going to start adding a little bit more challenge. So we're going to rise up, and if we can, take the weights up at the top, inhale, and then roll back again. Now, send that weight back, reach away, inhale, exhale, bring it forwards, take the other, reach it away, and come back, and then return to the top. All of this done with real steadiness in the knees and the feet and the rest of the body. Inhale to reach apart, exhale forwards, and again the other side, inhale, and exhale, and then lift to the top. Come back as if someone's getting hold of your middle spine, and reach away. Inhale. Back to the center and reach away. In breath. And then you roll back up. Inhale. Roll down. We'll do one more. And reach. And exhale. And reach. And reach to the top. Now bring the hands down and roll back. And now stretch the legs out long. And reach up and over with your weights, okay? So we're going to do a roll up with the weights, okay? Push the heels away, scoop your belly in, take the hands level with your shoulders, chin through to your chest, and roll up. And then reach, and stretch. Take an in-breath, scoop your belly in, and roll it back. So you may find that with the weight, having that counterbalance, you may find that you've got better form in your roll-up, which is always hard. So with the roll-up, bring your hands level with your shoulders, chin to your chest, then tuck your tailbone under to imprint your spine. And you're trying to roll up with as little momentum as you can. Keep your chin tucked and reach as if you're reaching with the crown of the head, and then roll it back. Keep your heels pushing away, your toes towards you, so you flex through your feet. And we're going again. Reaching up and over on the in-breath. Hands level with shoulders, chin through to your chest, scoop your belly. And roll it up. And reach. And roll it back. And we're going to do one more of those. We're going to reach up and over. Take a nice deep in-breath. Hands level with shoulders, chin to chest. And roll. And reach. And then coming back. And taking some breath there. Place your weights down by your side. And then sweep round. And we're going to roll. We're going to come round onto your front. So you're going to take the weights to the front of your mat. Okay? Make sure you've got room. And come down. So we're going to come down. We're going to stretch those arms out. Again, you can do all these exercises with or without the weight. We're just adding a little bit of challenge, a little bit more focus, maybe. So I want you to feel long in the body, stretching fingers away from your toes, drawing your abdominals in. And we're going to lift your right arm and your left leg. So we lift, and then we come down. And then the other side, and we lift. So you want to feel those fingertips, or those fingers reaching away from your toes. Make sure that you're relaxed in your neck, and you're reaching away with those opposite limbs. Make sure you're breathing. If your back's feeling good, then try to extend on the out breath. If your back's feeling a bit twingy, I'd lose the weight, and maybe do an in breath on the way up. And last one. And release. Take your weights and roll them out to stretch them out to the side. Okay? So long in your neck, pelvic floor deep abs. Lift the arms up and squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Now bend the elbows. Okay, and lift as if you're in a bit of a skydiver position. Lift, squeezing the shoulder blades. Try and maintain that position. Inhale, press away. Exhale, back. Inhale, press away. And exhale, back. Inhale, press away. And back. You really got to keep that pelvic floor and deep abdominals engaged here as you work those back extensors here. Stay with your breath. Pushing away and drawing back. And one more time. Keep that lift. And then come back down. And take some breath. And push up to your knees. And take some breath there. Okay, so from here, we're in a high kneeling position. We're keeping everything switched on. We're making sure the knees are comfortable. And now we're going to do a thigh stretch. Using the weights, leaning back, and come back up. Exhale to go back, and inhale to come forwards. Exhale, we're going back. So keep those hips pushing forward. And what you don't want to happen is your hips coming down to your heels. We'll have a strong line from your ear, your shoulder, your hips to your knees. Exhale, we're going back. Abs are strong. We'll do one more of those. And then last time. I know I said one more. And then come down. And just lose the weights for a sec. And take some breath. Do the child's posture. Or you could do a downward facing dog and get some breath. And come up. Now we're going to step your right foot forwards with the weights in your hand. Okay? And just sink down. And feel the weights stretching down. Give me a little extra stretch into that back leg, hip flexors. Okay? So from here, we're going to sweep the arms up and back. So we'll sweep it up and back. So maintain that stillness in the body. And try to sink deeper down through the hips there on that back leg. In breath on the way up. And exhale down. And maintaining that position, take the weights to the top. Now split the arms apart, bend the elbow, and press. So we're up at the top, and apart, and press. In breath down now, and exhale to push. Then to relax your gaze. Keep everything switched on, keep the body steady, and you're adding that extra stretch there into the back leg. And last time, and release. Take a little breather there if you need it. Stretch your back. You could also do downward facing dog as well if you want. Take some breath. All right, we're going to come to knees again. We're going to develop that thigh stretch that we did previously. Okay, so nice and strong, pelvic floor deep abs, line knees, hips, shoulders, ears. Lift up, and now as the hands come down, exhale. And now inhale, reach away. Exhale forwards. And then the other side, reach back. And lift. Similar to we did as we're sitting on the floor, this time keep those thighs strong. Twist. Come back, twist, inhale. Exhale, and then inhale to lift. So exhale, you're going back. Inhale away. Exhale, reach. Inhale away. Exhale forward. And inhale up. So you go as far as back as feels good for you. Okay? Stay strong. And you're challenging all of this with that spine twist. We'll do one more. Exhale back, rolling the neck. And to the top. And come down. Once again, just stretch it back, child's posture or downward facing dog. Take some breath into your back. Come back up to your high kneeling position. Get hold of your weights and now step your left leg forward and send that right knee away and sink down. Okay, you're getting that stretch into the hip flexors there, back leg. Okay, so this time, taking the weights underneath your thigh and just do a lateral raise. Flex through the elbows. So as if you're kind of pouring a pot of tea. Yeah, so you do a little twist. Try not to let the shoulders come too high. Keep the elbows slightly flexed. Keep long in your neck. Keep everything switched on. Stay with your breath. Keep breathing. Keep sinking down. And release. Excellent stuff. Place your weights down, get your hands and push up to down low. Okay, now walk back up, roll back up, scoop your belly. Okay, and then down and take hold of your weights. So from here, we're going to step your right leg forward and send the left leg back, heel on the floor. Okay, so bend through the left leg, the right leg, sorry. Okay, and then shift the weight forwards and lift the arms back. Now we're going to maintain that position with the upper arms, but we're just going to bring the weights through to your shoulders and press back. In breath, tuck, and exhale, sweep back. So tricep press here. Stretch it away. Maintain that one. Keep breathing in and press back. See you, Bella. She's been having a lovely kip in the sun. And press back. So just those lower arms extending away. And release. Change legs. Okay, lean forwards. We're going to go again. In breath. And press. In breath. And press. In breath. And press. Last one, we're just going to switch that movement up. We're going to reach up. Inhale and come back. Inhale. And exhale back. Keep your belly strong. Keep the body nice and steady. In breath up. And exhale back. So getting that movement into the shoulders. And last one. And release. So bend down to put your weights down. Make sure that you're engaging those legs and those core muscles. We're just going to do a little standing stretch and cool down. Okay? So just take some breath. And let's just start that with rising up onto the toes. Reach up. And come down. So rise up onto your toes. And come down. Rise up onto your toes. Guess what? She wants to come back. Breath up. And exhale down. Okay, so step your feet out. And just stretch your arms apart. On the in-breath, twist, and on the out breath, just reach it down. Come up, in breath and twist, and then exhale to reach it down. In breath to twist, and exhale to reach it down. All of this done, pelvic floor deep, abdominals engaged, and with your breath. Last one. And now, in staying in that position, turn your palms around an interlacing finger and stretch away. So from here, if it feels good for you, with the legs straight, you're just going to pull down. Otherwise, soften the knees. And feel that chest and shoulder muscles stretching away. And at the same time, get that stretch into the back of the body. Breathing nice and deep. And slowly come up. And take some breath. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Now take the hands and interlace the fingers. And tuck the chin. Now stretch those arms away, opening up through the upper back. And breathe. So trapezius stretch, separating those shoulder blades. Now take the hands behind your head. And just down to one side. Look up to the opposite elbow. Come back to the center, take an in-breath and an exhale. Look up to the opposite elbow. And then come back to the center and reach your arms up. Now twist. And twist to the other side. Now keep one arm up and take the hand above the elbow and do a tricep stretch. So you can do it like this, or maybe you can take your other hand behind and reach for that hand. That's going to be a challenge. Maybe a lockdown challenge to get there. And we try the other one. And maybe reaching, or nearly, breathing. And releasing. So if you need to hold on to the wall, we're going to do a front thigh stretch, or if you can hold on, or you can just find your balance, get hold of one foot, tuck your tailbone under. You can either reach out to the side if you need, or hand on your ear, or your nose might help to give you some focus. Tuck that tailbone under. Now the same foot, reach it back. So just take it quite far back and shuffle it back and place the hands on that front thigh and press your back heel down and stretch the calf. And just take some breath there. And then come up. And then we're going to take the other foot. Maybe you can do all of these sitting down, lying down, on your side, on your front if you need. And certainly this front thigh quad stretch. Push the hips forwards, tuck the tailbone under, get the knees together. Find your balance. Wall, ear, nose, and whatever you need to do. Stand tall on the forelegs, step that foot back. Here we go again, it's the toaster, creating the smoke alarm. Yeah, we've got one of these special ones which seems to be really sensitive to the old toaster. And breathing. Send that heel back and away. But it's okay because we're gonna finish. Okay, so we're gonna finish there. I'm just gonna shake it out. And that just gives you a few tips to use some weights. All right.